Alright, so here I've got this LED ceiling fan light. And I wanted to give you a full sense of the unboxing, show you everything, how it looks coming out of the box, and the full install process. So I'm actually going to be installing this right now. Obviously it comes with the instructions. Yeah, so let's see how this looks as far as instruction wise real fast. Pretty straightforward. Obviously going to be installing it into the light mount itself, so you want to make sure the electrical is turned off beforehand, and then here's kind of how the fan comes. So super simple instructions, the remote instructions. Yeah, lots of other stuff. So that's gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm excited to actually throw this together, but let's see how it looks coming out of the box. So I'm not sure. Looks like we've got some hardware and the remote right there. And then this whole thing comes out as one piece. Let's see if I can get that box out of here. Yeah. So there's the entire thing itself taped together. You can see it here. Yeah, well, that's it. Okay, so before you get started, you're gonna want to loosen these screws up, and then you'll see there's a little groove so you can move it over and then up. And then you're gonna wanna mount this base plate, make sure all the wires come through. And then that way, when you pull the fan up and get it connected to the wires inside, you can then just actually pull this up and then slide it over so that it locks into these grooves, and then tighten up the screws afterwards, so you're not holding the fan up and then trying to get the screws in, which is very annoying. So don't take them all the way out, just take them a little bit out, and then get this thing mounted, and yeah, connect the wires. Okay, so here I wanted to give you a bit of a view of the actual remote and how it's gonna affect the light and the fan right here. So obviously you've got the fan on and off. Click that and that's gonna get the fan going. You've got 1 through 6 speeds. So if I hit 1, it's obviously gonna be pretty mild amount. Just make sure we're on there. And if you hit 6, it's gonna ramp up quite a bit, and it actually pushes quite a bit of air. Not as much as you would. Oh, here, I know why. I'm gonna bring this to 1. If you actually press this button right here in the top, it's gonna switch it from pushing down to pushing the air up, and so it'll reverse the air quite a bit. So I just hit that. Now I'm gonna hit 6 again, and this time I'm gonna really feel the air coming down. So if you switch it, you can just kind of change the way it's gonna circulate the air. Which is pretty cool that way. And then as you can see, it's got some different kind of slats, and that's going to help disperse the air just the way it needs to be. And then if I hit this one right here, it's going to change the way that this does colors on here, and you can see it actually goes out through the side of it as well. So there's a couple different, I guess I can turn it on, but so it'll just kind of do its own thing. Or you could do oh, and that's the brightness level, so this is going to change how bright it actually is. And then this will change the coloring, but that's more of on the, when you're just on the light side. So you can go from color to light pretty quick right here. Makes it easy. I'm going to turn this back down to 1. Actually, let's just turn it off. And then this will change it from a natural kind of feel of air to actually pushing. This one is actually not supported on this model. Some of them, I guess, change, do different things. And then, so you can change right here. You can actually change the color of it if you just want to go through a different color. And then there's obviously the app as well. So if you get the app, you can do a lot more that way. So you can really kind of change And if you hold these buttons down, like the brightness, it'll just automatically max that out or whatever. And then you've got timers as well. So really you can change quite a bit of different things. So you can go through the whole spectrum. You can really customize it quite a bit just from the remote. You don't even really need the app in order to kind of get to the colors you want, which is pretty sweet. So lots of different options there, and you can have it circulate. So this button here just kind of makes it circulate through different colors and stuff. Be a little fun. So that's a quick quick overview of the remote itself. Yeah, hopefully that helps you, give you a pretty good sense of what that looks like. And then you've also got the app. So if you want to do any of that stuff, you can do it right on the app as well.